ser coisa pra dentro de casa. Ela falou, você sabe fazer máscara? Eu falei, sei. Então faz uma máscara pro dia que for receber o pagamento, que é o William que recebe pra você, né? Eu falei, é. Então faz uma máscara, pelo menos pra ele ir na rua e voltar. Eu vou te dar.
E aí, pessoal, beleza? Bom, vamos jogar uma coisa diferente hoje, né? Eu tava esperando esse jogo chegar, tem um bocado de tempo. E como não tem nada a fazer, estamos tudo isolado mesmo com o coronavírus batendo na porta, né? Um bando de retardados aí confundindo descendentes de japoneses com chineses, estão espancando pessoas na rua aí que nem um bando de idiotas que não sabe diferenciar quem é chinês, quem é japonês. E mesmo se chinês é culpado, também tem pessoas que morreram lá, né? Tem chineses que morreram lá. Eu acho que não é devido muito generalizar todos os chineses, não, que a culpa não são das pessoas, são dos governos. Eu acho muita idiotice, gente retardada achando que por causa de um governo tem que se generalizar todas as pessoas. Propagar o ódio entre as pessoas é a coisa mais ridícula, mais esdrúxula, mais imbecil atitude que existe na face da terra. Então, vamos começar a jogar aqui, esquecer que esses tipos de babacas que existem nesse planeta ainda existem, beleza? Então, um abraço a todos aí, os meus 4 inscritos no Twitch, os meus inscritos no YouTube aí, e vamos para a jogatina. Vou tirar o headset aqui para não dar microfonia. Oi?
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another year and a half after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. So I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something, a drone. They were going full out chasing that thing, doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have put a manifesto in this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usha as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that?
There's smoke! We're under attack.
Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead.
How is that possible?
A tank farm to the north has been bombed. Many injured.
Scramble. All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Main squadron, head to runway. Column squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, main squadron. Your call sign is page 2. Verify and read back. Page 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa, looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Column 4, understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot, or so I told him. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along. It's still a leash, though.
Target is in range of guns. Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. this.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Eagle 2, bandit! Eagle 3 engaging.
Target is hit.
Bandit evaded the attack.
This is Michael 1. I have a look.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Breaking out of lock. Enemy missile closing. Breaking.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Missile away.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Don't ice up in there.
I think.
Fox 3, Fox 3. Mage 2, locked. Target is in range of guns. Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
Enemies on me. I've got one right behind me. On his tail.
Harbor facilities and carriers destroyed. I call that mission accomplished.
Missile away.
We still got half our baggage. Emptying them on hangars and runways.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Don't let them secure the harbor. Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor's under
Roger that.
Mage 2, locked. One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
To Golem and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Modo.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Column Squadron, A wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
Carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, warm up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. You're flying with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot, or so I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along. It's still a leash, though.
Target is in range of guns. Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Eagle 2, bandit! Eagle 3 engaging. Over the mark.
Target is hit.
Bandit evaded the attack. This is Michael 1. I have a lock. Friendly aircraft lost.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Breaking out of lock. Enemy missile closing. Breaking.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon. Missile away. That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long... Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Triggers.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usha, paid for by the Oceans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone.
As of 1 p.m. today,
The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I'm Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Usia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advanced element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Sortie, ASAP. Target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Caution. Caution. Caution.
Intersect! Fire the AN! Complete our vehicle out of there! The radar vehicle's out!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Fox 2.
Stanley, we're being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Caution.
Lockdown hostile.
We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
Caution. 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 Pull up. Caution. Caution.
I'm iced up!
The enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Page 2. Fox 2. Page 2. Target destroyed.
What the hell do you mean the nearest airbase hasn't got any fighters? Where are the damn interceptors? Yeah, target locked. Destroyed. Call for the radar car.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there. Protect the radar vehicle.
They've got their anti-air guns aiming right at us.
Caution.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. Where's our support? Don't get the fighters, so the whole base is gone.
Caution. Pull up.
I've got you now. Firing.
APC destroyed. Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Caution. Pull up.
Enemy Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites.
Missile.
It's reliable, so trust your radars.
APCs have nowhere to hide.
Missile.
I'm icing up!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Everything's been burned down.
Missile.
Fox 2. Missile fired. Evading. Enemy has entered clouds. In pursuit.
LM1, Box 2.
Fire anti-air gun. Now!
Page 2, walking.
Send in on your 6.
Missile launched.
Friendly shot down.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Pull up.
AA gun down.
Pull up.
Attack missed.
Missile crossing. Break.
Bandit is in my sights.
Missile.
Skull 6. Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
H2, you're targeted.
Missile.
Missile incoming. Evade.
Missile.
I've got the numbers and the strike.
Missile.
On my target's rear. Firing.
I'm icing up!
Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
This is Skull 6. Locked on bandit.
Missile.
Page 2, missile away.
Missile.
Attack missed. Behind you. Enemy on your tail.
All aircraft, residential area is below you.
Missile.
On my target's rear. Firing.
Missile, get out of the way!
Missile.
Range 1 launching missile.
The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Missile.
Lockdown bandit.
This is Skull 6. Attack missed. Trying again. Fire the enemy aircraft away from the base. Sector 6. You've got a bandit. Breaking lock. Evading.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Radar lock acquired.
Enemy missile coming at me. Breaking.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Pull up. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Attack missed.
Caution. Pull up.
Target eliminated.
God damn it. My brother was in every new unit.
Caution. Pull up.
Locked on. Range 2, bandit on your
Pull up.
The enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
Check your six. You've got a bandit.
Missile.
Bandit evaded the attack.
Do we really have interceptors? They're still pounding us.
Traveled a long way, so they're trying to end this quickly.
Enemy is locked on. Breaking.
Locked on bandit. Box 2. Mage 2. Missile. This one's mine.
Let's go forward. Enemy missile detected.
That's a miss.
Breaking. Can't get away from this lock. Enemy missile chasing me.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, locked.
Check your six. You've got a bandit. Are you telling me we can't even avenge your fallen?
Missed.
Missile coming at you. Evade. Breaking. Can't get away from this lock.
Two targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. They go too far from Allied territory.
Locked on bandit. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Evade. Do it now.
Missile inbound, evade. Fox 2, Fox 2. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. You're targeted. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can. Mage 2.
Zone 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
No, they're not hired the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those performers. Find your manual.
Missile Fox 2!
Behind you! Enemy on your tail!
We dodged it. I've got him in my sights.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Why don't they withdraw? What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead?
The enemy has a lock on me! It's evading!
Behind one.
Behind you! Enemy on your tail!
Keep your mind focused. Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
4 targets remaining. 3 minutes.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Missile inbound! Dodge!
He dodged it.
Missile launched.
Column 3, Fox 2.
The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Missile.
2 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Enemy missile chasing me!
3 targets remaining.
I've got him in my sights.
Behind you! Enemy on your tail!
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Caution.
Mage 2, bandit under 6.
Caution.
I'm on this one's tail.
Caution. Pull up.
It didn't connect.
Enemy missile
Caution.
chasing me!
Pull up.
One minute remaining.
Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap.
Missile.
Missile coming at you! Evade!
Fox 2! I've got him in my sights.
Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready.
Enemy's locked on.
15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away!
Missile.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Locked on target.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be
Drones.
well spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
Behind me.
HQ, this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
special weaponry.
Don't try to read their movements.
Nice work, Mage 2.
Missile inbound! Missile inbound!
They have a lock on you. Shake them.
Enemy behind you!
Column 4, Fox 2. Column 2, the enemy's reading you. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Column Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. Take! Take! Column Squadron, surround him.
Fox 2.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good.
Careful, the enemy has
Just
a
2 more.
Looks like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
Take! Take! He escaped into the clouds. The enemy has a lock on you. I'm on this one's tail. On your tail.
Mage 2, walking.
Column 3, Fox 2. Bandits are in the clouds.
On target 6.
Show up on the radar.
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Miles.
vehicle out of there! The radar vehicle's
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Fox 2.
Accelerate! Being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours. The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Barbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Squadron. Aircraft preparation complete.
Page 2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch. Page 2 is away. Page 2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet, wild, and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. Bandit in my sight. Don't let those jerks steal your kill. Missile! Missile! I can't!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile! Evading!
Missile. Missile.
Aim pursuit. Give me a hand.
Missile.
I'm behind the enemy. Hostile on your tail.
Missile.
Watch your six.
Missile.
We have him on the run. Don't let up. Enemy is fled. Enemy is locked on. Breaking.
Missile away.
Bandit in my sight. Grand target. Feeling out.
Missile.
Showing on the radar.
Missile.
Bandits are in the clouds. Caution, hostile on the radar lock.
I've lost control.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in an IG turn. Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Locked.
Attacking. Northwest squadron. Chase them down.
Missile. Missile.
Look out. Enemy behind you.
Mage 2 is in the clouds.
Missile.
Mark 2. Missile fire. Evading.
Missile.
Let's do the humane thing and put it down.
Missile.
Golem 2 just knocked one down.
This right here is what we call a learning experience.
Roger that.
Iced up.
Enemy on my tail. I can't shake him.
To the clouds.
Evading
conducted. We can't recover. We need reinforcements now!
Missile. Missile.
Gargoyle 2. Fire, now. Breaking! Breaking!
Locked.
Flag is pulling out.
Enemy attack struck me.
Nice kill.
Okay.
One remaining.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Missile. Missile.
The enemy has escaped.
Attacking from behind my target.
Breaking! Breaking!
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
My plane is iced up.
H2, missile launch. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Seems to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
Missile.
What the hell?
Missile.
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Missile.
UAV's close.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal Berg. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
This is Scout 1. What do we do about that monster?
Just waiting for mission command.
Missile. Missile.
Come back.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Oh no, we're surrounded.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them.
These guys are too easy.
Break! Now!
Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Missile.
Destroy the Arsenal Berg.
Dodging everything I throw at him.
Missile.
But this that thing?
Missile.
God help us. We're talking out here keeping up with the drones.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Man, it's fast as hell.
Look at that light from the Arsenal Berg. What's going on here? Everybody's coming.
Lock and quiet.
Golem 1, bandit behind you.
Right overhead.
UAV destroyed.
Golem 1, check this. We got me.
Missed.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron, detail. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verify the situation.
Focus your fire, Golem Squadron.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Missile.
This is column 3, column 2's hit!
Status reporting. New.
Missile.
Ship, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break.
Which one? Get your head out of your ass. Stop working with the damn drone.
We lost another friendly.
Skeleton 3's lost.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Missile.
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Missile.
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
Missile.
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there.
Breaking!
Hey, control room. I'm breaking up.
Skeleton 2 lost.
Shit, we got incoming.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command is ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Early in observation. Because earlier, more of us would have survived the hearing.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Main Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Glad Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Page 2, walking.
I've got him in my sights. That's it, baby. Come, you puppy.
Missile launched. Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe. Mage 2, UAV down.
Don't let focus. That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1, leaving Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
What's that? SU-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile! Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run. This is getting a little tight.
Golem and Mage Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of friends.
I'm still stocked up. Bring them on.
An ally's hit. Golem and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours. The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
Mage 2, provide cover for allied retreat.
Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass!
No, tied up now. Trigger, can you help them? I'm glued to this one.
This is removing loss! It's got a lock on me.
Going for the loan.
Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off.
Let Golem and Mage Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
Mage 2, what are you doing? Shoot those UAVs!
just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Gollum and Maze, we owe you a debt, and we'll pay it.
Retreating ally has been shot down. Damn it. We can't cover them in this foobar. Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Column 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Yowza.
H2, target down.
Never mind, I'll make it quick. Don't think, focus. That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
You're being locked onto.
On your tail!
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Column Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
This is where we'll be lost.
Mage 2, missile away.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show 'em any mercy.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1, leaving Operation Airspace with Column 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Column 2, engage now. Attack.
One advantage. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile! Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Launch wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Column 2, stop dogfighting and run. It didn't connect.
Gollum and Maze Squadron. Help us.
Get those UAVs off of friends.
Yeah, good job. Wait, I took them off.
Missile away. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. An ally's hit. Gollum and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours. Got one in my sights. I'm blue to this one.
Let Gollum and Maze Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out. Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Wait, I took them off. Maze Squadron, get those things off my ass.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help them?
H2, UAV down.
The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
Does Maze Squadron still have their hotshot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Gollum and Maze, we owe you a debt. We'll pay it.
Missile away. Target destruction confirmed.
I know.
Not on my watch.
Fly away as fast as we can.
Transmita. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off. Going for the loner.
I can't pull out of this fur ball.
Locked on. Box 2.
Page 2 is taking on multiple UNGs. He's got them at bay. We owe him one.
Box 2.
Mage 2. Kill confirmed.
Mage 2. Provide cover for Allied retreat. Mage 2. UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Portrait aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
Retreating ally has been shot down. Damn it. We can't cover them in this foobar.